hanging out with the one and only Jorge La Bestia. What is up, brother?
Man, shit.
That's right. What's up? Tell everybody about the next NYWC show.
Next NYWC show. Your boy versus CJ Bambino. We go way back now. A long time ago. We actually were brought up together in training.
That
So
guy's a bully, man.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Oh, he's a bully, all right.
maybe on NYWC, yeah.
100%. 100 on NYWC he is, and at SWA, just so you know. All right.
Well,
all
you
right.
know, we work together in SWA. You know that, right?
Where can everybody follow you?
Jorge_La Bestia 22 on Instagram.
All right, don't forget NYWC. Check them out. Go to the next show. Get your tickets.
I just want to say that it was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
You're talking to the New York State champion. You're going to have to pay up.
Do you take kale?
Dude, goodbye. Whip wreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people.
Dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am fearless princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
The show is called The Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome everybody to Beyond the Barricade. I am your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest. But I want to let everybody know that tomorrow night is the last vlog interaction exclusively on my YouTube channel, Papa Dank. Make sure to catch my last vlog interaction. It's going to be a sad day, but, you know, we'll see what happens at the end, okay, everybody? Also, I get a chance to speak with the new champ of Victory Pro Wrestling, the women's champion, Miss Kai McKenna, right there, hanging out with me, as well as many other guests from the VPW roster. All right, without further ado, let me bring to you my special guest, the dude, Morgan Williams. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good up here in Long Island, New York. How's it going down by you?
Man, that's a long ways for me, but I can't complain down here. So
I think it's like 15 hours.
yeah, it's too long of a drive for me.
I know. I'm trying to make a trip down there to MCW in the summer.
Yeah, man, come on out and get to watch greatness, you know?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready to come. All right, let's bring up some stuff you got going on before we dive into the podcast itself.
Yeah, man.
We got a fan right here holding your shirt.
Listen, okay? I keep telling this woman every week, you know, I don't want nothing to do with it, right? She's showing me all this love and I don't have it there for her. I appreciate her wanting to spend her money on me, but I don't know what to tell her. I've tried telling her family, you know, nothing I got for her.
What about this moment?
This was a while. Okay, so let me tell you the story. So a while back, it was all good, you know. She's a big fan until she tried to gift me a chocolate Easter bunny. Now that seems sweet and all, but I'm a type 1 diabetic. This woman gave me a chocolate Easter, but she tried to kill me.
Oh my! She doesn't look like she's trying to kill you.
Yeah, the looks do not look. Listen now, looks do not matter. That old woman tried to kill me, and I can't put that past.
Oh man! All right, you are one half of Twisted Steel. And
Yeah.
You got a tag team title match at 901 Wrestling.
Yeah, man, May 18th.
Tell us about this match. How did it happen?
Well, look, you know, 901 Wrestling, we're tag team champions there right now. We have been for a couple months now. It's just they haven't had anybody that could stop us, to be honest. We did lose them a couple times, but it was always something. We got screwed. You know how it goes. We got screwed a couple times, but right now we got our babies back. We got our belts back. These guys, top shotters, they put themselves together a few months ago, and now all of a sudden they think they can challenge for the 901 tag team championships. And we honestly feel disrespected, about this. That they came out of nowhere. We're Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal. They know us. Why are we defending against these guys? They just became a team. But anyway, May 18th, just note, and Steel, Twisted Steel, tag team champions in 901 Wrestling.
All right. Let's go into your history a little bit. How did you fall in love with professional wrestling?
Man, to be honest with you, growing up, I watched wrestling, but got away from it probably about 12 years old or so. Mm-hmm. And then my tag team partner, one of my best friends, Connor, about 2019, man, I was a fat slob, I didn't have nothing going for myself. Connor got me in the gym, got me built up, got me going, and then one day he was like, "Hey, let's go down to MCW, try to train." And I went with it, and 3-4 years later, I stuck with it.
Okay, good stuff. All right, tell me about actually, you told me about that. Tell me about your first match. Who was your first opponent? What were your thoughts during your first match?
My first match, I actually showed up, and I wasn't scheduled to wrestle, but showed up to just watch the show, and I had been training for a while, and they said there was some beef that needed settled, so I don't quite remember who it was at that point.
Okay.
But it was about 3 or 4 years ago now, I want to say, and it happened quick, and I've definitely progressed since then.
Okay. All right. Dorian Vane left a comment.
Dorian Vane.
Yes, about MCW. He says, "I am not there that much. Can't be too much greatness over there."
Dorian, I'll just have you know, since you left, we've been flying high. You know what I'm saying? We've been, no more complaining about the chump Dorian Vane from the fans. I don't even want to hear that. All right.
All right, let's move away from Dorian. All right, tell me about your toughest match to date. Who was your opponent and why was it so difficult?
Toughest match to date. That's a good one. I would have to say it's either got to be a match with Connor, with me and him, or against Derek King. Every time I've been in there against Derek King, it's he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing. He tests you. He knows everything you're gonna do before you do it. So every time that's an incredible test of patience and strength. And Connor, just because of the history we've had, so when we had our falling out and we had to settle it in that ring, we gave it both our all. But so either one of them two, definitely probably pick Connor above it just because of the history.
Okay. Melissa says Derek King is the best.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
Fun fact, he wrestled Randy Orton back in the day.
Yeah, he wrestled Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar and John Cena and
I guess he told you guys, huh?
I can't remember. I think so.
All right, fair enough. All right, tell me about an opponent you want to wrestle, but you haven't wrestled yet. How come you want to wrestle this person?
An opponent I want to wrestle, but I haven't wrestled yet.
Yes.
I would say right now Don Montana, considering Don Montana top shotters, considering that he thinks all of a sudden he done formed a team, they can come challenge for our belts. I don't care. I'd take them on one-on-one. I'd take either of them on one-on-one. The disrespect that I feel, it doesn't matter. We can have any kind of match you wanted. But right now, it would be Don Montana.
What is this guy saying? Terry Tyler. Hey, dude, Derek King is a man at MCW.
Listen. I've been around MCW long enough, okay? I know what everybody loves Derek King, this and that, yada, yada. Derek King can be beat. Derek King's just like everybody else at the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
All right now.
Okay. You got a comment here from Serena. What are your thoughts on your match this Friday against the life of the party, Zach Daniels?
Listen.
There he is.
This Friday night,
This Friday night.
MCW, the Dude Morgan versus Zach Daniels. The life of the party is what they call him. Now listen, any party that Zach Daniels is at, I would not want to be associated with. All right. So the fact that they're putting me in the ring with him is it upsets me a little bit because, I mean, come on. This guy's not on my league. I'm the dude, former MCW heavyweight champion, multiple MCW tag team champion, multiple time 901 tag team champion. Life of the party? Is that's what you're great at? You're great at partying? Yeah, right. I'll be there though. I'll give him a match.
There he is, Mr. Zach Daniels.
I'll give him a match.
You think he's ready to party there? I don't think he's ready to party there.
Nah, he's not going to be ready to party after the match is over. I'll tell you that.
Ouch.
Hey, gotta say it like it is. I keep it real 100% of the time,
I hear you. All right, tell me about a match you want to be in that you haven't been in.
A match I want to be in? Well, what do you mean by that exactly?
Like a gimmick match.
Probably probably a tables match or something, something like that. Just because tables have all, growing up, whenever they got the tables out, regardless of who is wrestling, the crowd loves it. Everybody loves it. So, and I've never got the chance to put anybody through a table. I've never been put through a table. So I would definitely take that opportunity.
I think the Dudley boys got everybody excited about tables back in the day. It just carried over.
Yeah, man. They haven't let it down since.
All right. How about a TLC match?
I don't know how good I'll be up on the ladder, but if it comes down to it, I'll get up there.
Are you scared of heights?
No, I'm not scared of heights, but them things rock a little bit. I'll go up there if I need to, though.
Okay, all right, fair enough. All right, if you had an intergender match with someone, who would it be with? Am I giving you some difficult questions here?
It's gotta be Allie X from MCW. She sticks her nose in business it doesn't belong in, and she's always trailing behind the scum Luke Justice. Any woman that can associate herself with Luke Justice is. I can't. Give me a chance. Intergender match, 100%. We can have the tables match then, to be honest.
Ali X in a tables match against the dude. Okay, I can dig it. Who does this say? Terry says, "Hey, dude, you're gone to get beat 1, 2, 3."
Who's gonna do that?
I think he's referring to Zach.
Yeah, right. I bet you want to go party with Zach Daniels, don't you?
Oh, here we go. Dorian Main, look. And Morgan being carried as usual, but I agree with Luke being trash.
Dorian Bain. Dorian Bain, come on now. You got to come back to MCW. We got to settle this. We can't be on the podcast. We got to settle this in the ring, brother.
That's right. You got to settle in the ring, Dorian. Have you guys?
Where you been? We've never had a chance to go 1-on-1. We've had a couple tag matches together, but
there you go.
1-on-1. I might change that Don Montana answer to Dorian Bain.
I think you should change it to Dorian Bain. Oh man, who let Dorian in the chat? I think he could just come into the chat automatically. I don't think anybody let him in. All right, tell me what you like to do for fun outside of the wrestling business.
Big motorsports fan. Love watching race cars go around racetracks.
I haven't had anyone tell me that before, so that's good.
Yeah. I don't tend to find a lot of other people that enjoy it as much as I do, but that's definitely one of my biggest things. And just some other normal things. I like playing the Xbox when I got some time. Hanging out with my friends, living life. Living lavish, getting by, doing what we got to do.
All right, you don't collect anything?
I do collect some NASCAR stuff,
Okay.
few collectible items and stuff. Like I said, I'm a big motorsports fan. So
All right. Good. Good. What does the dude like to snack on? What's your favorite go-to snack?
look, the dude is a machine. The dude will snack on anything. All right, you can give me some beef jerky, you can give me some almonds, pistachios, peanuts. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as it's not any type of seafood. I can't do the seafood. Anything else though, I'll snack on whatever.
I can't do seafood either.
Man.
Says, Morgan, you're a better baby face than a heel. We have to say that.
I don't have nothing to say. It's a bunch of people who don't have no idea what they're talking about, trying to tell me what I can do.
Gotcha. All right. Let me know about a company you want to work for besides one of the big ones for now that you want to go work for and why.
EPW is a kind of bigger one that's popped up around here lately, and APW comes around the Memphis area sometimes. So probably those two companies because they are in kind of closer. And then they've got good traction as well. They look like they're doing good when they have shows. It's always seems exciting to be a part of something that's growing and getting traction.
Yeah, I like to see you wrestle against Jackson Crowley.
Who is that?
Jackson Crowley.
Oh yeah. I mean, he plays mind games, man. I don't know.
He does play.
The dude is simple minded. I go in there just ready to win my match. Go in there to dominate and win my match. He comes in there ready to try to manipulate you. I'd have to get prepared for that one.
Yeah. I mean, I had him on, so I know he likes the mind game. Leanne says, Papa Dank, Morgan the Dude Williams is my favorite.
I appreciate it, but you're not my favorite, honey. I don't know what to tell you.
Sarita says, yeah, I love EPW. Neil Taylor's doing great things there.
For sure, 100%.
Okay, good stuff. All right, let's go into states you want to go to or part of the country that you haven't been to yet but want to go. How come?
I've never really been up north. Furthest I've been north is up in Iowa for some racing. But I definitely want to go up to, New York, places like that. I've just never had the chance to really go up that far. And I know it's completely different than down here in the South. Everything's different. So I want to experience that culture shock just to see what it's like. And other than that, man, I really just want to go out of the country, honestly.
Okay. What part of the country would you like to go to?
I really want to go over to, Saudi Arabia and Abu Dhabi and stuff like that and just experience the life they live even for a week, Yeah,
I just learned they're trying to form a wrestling federation in China.
Oh, wow.
Would that be something you would like to do?
I don't know. I've never looked into China much in terms of going there, but I mean, if the opportunity was there, why? It'd be hard to turn down traveling something like that to get going,
Yeah. I had a guest on who was talking about it that they're trying to do something over there because they don't really have wrestling there.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't know too much about them, but that would be pretty cool.
Something different. I agree. I would go. Let's go. Me and you go.
Let's go, man. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, what's the worst they do? They keep us there and don't let us out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Yikes. Maybe we should rethink that for a moment.
Yeah, hold it off for just a bit.
Oh, hold it off for a bit. That's right.
We got to do some research.
What are some of the type of matches you've been in that have been kind of your favorite as well as far as gimmick matches?
I've been in 2 steel cage matches, or I've been in 3, but I've really enjoyed 2 of them. We about 2 years ago, or maybe it was about 3 years ago at MCW. It was a big match. Anybody was at MCW watching this will remember it was basically civil war in MCW, like the family and all It was me and Derek, and we were all going at the claps and LaFonte's Big Daddy, and we were just sick of how things were going, and that was a crazy match. And then we had a match with the LA Hustlers. Me and Connor did against the LA Hustlers in a steel cage. I think that was last year. And just being in the ring with the LA Hustlers, they're veterans as well. They know what they're doing. You're going to have a great match anytime you go in there with them. So that was fun as well.
All right. Now, did you get to go to the top of the cage?
Well, the first one I'm talking about, Connor actually gave me a Frankensteiner off the top rope in that match as I was trying to power bomb him, but he held on to the cage and he ended up taking me over with him.
Wow. Yikes.
Yeah, he got the best of me on that one. But it's okay because we're good now, so let bygones be bygones.
All right. Christy says you need a manager. If my mouth doesn't say, I can promise you my face will.
The dude doesn't need a manager. The dude can speak for himself.
Do you get strange requests? I think it's kind of strange request.
It was a strange request, but hey.
Yikes! All right.
No comment.
No comment. What are your thoughts on the 250 claps that are around? So many of them. There's a clap everywhere. I think they're coming up here to New York one day.
Be ready, okay? Listen, you just need to be ready because when they start, they don't stop.
I see.
They're a machine. I don't know if it's a well-oiled machine, but they're a machine. So you're in for a time if they ever make their way up there.
This user, I hope I'm saying it right, Taki Latia. It said the dude is awesome.
Hey, honey, I do what I can.
Terry says, hey, dude, you need to be in a TLC match.
Hey.
I think we just talked about the TLC.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about some of your goals, man. What are some of your goals for 2024?
Man, in terms of wrestling, I really just want to branch out and get into more shows. I made my debut at MACW a couple weeks ago in Tuckerman, Arkansas. And I want to, I hope I can get back there. And I just want to branch out, like I was saying about EPW, APW. I just want to, just go different places and get more stuff on my resume and learn and get better and grow. And really try to make things work, if that makes sense. And in terms of life, kind of just the same thing, just grow as a person, as a human, learn, what I really need, things like that.
Okay. All right, man. We're going to talk about some good stuff here, man.
Yeah, man.
Now, you're a former MCW heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah, buddy, the dude. Former MCW heavyweight champion. It was great.
How long was your title reign?
My title reign was only about 2 or 3 weeks, I think, because God forbid Connor, this was when Connor turned his back on me. He came out and he attacked me. He destroyed my ribs, bruised 3 of my ribs, could barely move, and they still forced me to, they didn't force me, but at that point I was committed. I still went and had the match, right, even though I knew what the outcome was probably going to be. So the reign wasn't long, but there were underlying circumstances to that. It is what it is.
Sorry, man. I can't shake this cough.
I understand. It's going around.
I've been coughing for months, man. Melissa says blah blah blah.
Yeah. That's all I hear every time I see you in the crowd on Friday night is blah blah blah.
All right. Now we talked about your goals. Talking about certain matches. If you could pick one of the big companies, which company would best suit your style?
Probably WWE, just off the fact that if you look at the other ones like AEW and stuff, I'm not a high flyer. I don't do a lot of the flippy stuff. That's crazy. Like those guys are insane. The things they do. I'm just more of a on the ground. I'm out there. I'm out there to put some boots to you. Make sure you can't get up when I go to put you down for the 1, 2, 3. Now, if circumstances called for it, I'd go up to the top rope or I'd go up to that ladder like you were talking about. But for the most part, I'm on the ground. I'm really trying to beat my opponent in. So just WWE based off the fact that it's not as much of that.
Okay. What is your finisher?
The zigzag, and then the zigzag is what I use, in when I'm out there by myself. But me and Connor do a Samoan drop blockbuster. Got to get them up on my shoulders. Connor comes off the top rope, yanks their neck, we drop them down to the ground. Devastating.
Devastating. Good, man. That sounds devastating, man.
It
Sounds
is,
like
man.
I
I feel bad for anybody that's had to take it.
Maybe in Dorian will take it one day.
Hey. Hey.
I'm surprised he hasn't said anything because he's usually rolling in these comments, man.
Yeah, that's what happens when somebody knows they're wrong. They get quiet.
I think he wants to be my co-host or something. All right, enough about Dorian, man. Let's get back on track, man. Now, I know you said you like to eat basically anything. So let's talk about treats. What's your favorite treat? Like ice cream, chocolate, chips?
I used to be a big candy, like straight up candy fan, like sour gummies, and I still love them, like sour gummies and sour stuff like that. But here in the last couple of years or so, chocolate has grown on me a lot. Like I find myself eating M&Ms all the time. Like that is my guilty pleasure is M&Ms. I love M&Ms.
Have you ever had them on your ice cream?
Not really, but like when I go get like frozen yogurt or something, I'll put the M&M pieces in my frozen yogurt as one of my toppings.
So
Hey,
good, man.
yeah, man.
So good. Let's get back to wrestling for a moment, and we'll wrap this up. What are you watching the product nowadays?
I definitely watch a lot of WWE, a lot more than I have been, just because WWE is on fire. It's the greatest, like it's the best entertainment product on television, straight up, in terms of week to week basis. I don't watch much anything else, but I'm also pretty busy, so I don't tend to watch TV much anyway. I'm off work on Mondays, so I'm chill watching Monday Night Raw. That's all good. But other than that, yeah, I watch WWE, but I don't watch much anything else.
Okay. Serena says, "OMG, dude, that would be absolutely amazing. Me and Angel Michelle will pay $20 for you to do that to Dorian."
Hey, you give me $20 right now, we can make it happen.
Christy says, "Did you just say you was diabetic?"
Yes, I am a type 1 diabetic, but I love chocolate. So, hey, and I look at me, I'm people, you can't say I'm healthy. I'm good. There's a lot of people that want to look like me.
Okay. Do you hit the gym regularly?
A few every once in a while. I used to a lot more, but I had a neck injury. I got nerve damage in my neck, so my left side of my body kind of bothers me when I work out. But I still try to every once in a while. But I definitely try to stay in shape and keep my cardio up and everything.
Okay. Definitely take care of yourself, man. Your health's more important.
For 100%.
All right. Mr. Dude, Morgan Williams, thank you for joining me on the podcast tonight.
Hey, thank you, man. Thanks for inviting me on. It was great. It was a pleasure to be here.
It was a pleasure having you on. Let everybody know where they can get some of your merchandise and where they can follow you.
If you look up Twisted Steel on Facebook, we don't post much on there, but we do have a Facebook page. If you're looking for merch, just holler at us. Right now we've got two different T-shirts. We've got one with the Twisted Steel logo, pink, and then we've just got like a black and gray T-shirt. So if anybody's trying to get in there and get some exclusive Twisted Steel merch, just give us a shout. We've already got them made. We can work something out.
All right, give him a shout, please. All right, as for me, coming up next, I have my special guest A1G from NWA NYWC, who is having April Rain this Saturday night event. So make sure you get your tickets and check out A1G. First time on the podcast with me, just like the dude, first time with me. And then Friday, I will have the cancer fighter, Sean Wachter, as we talk the NYWC card for Saturday. Some we've been doing monthly, and we continue the tradition. And, of course, make sure you follow the dude right there and follow MCW. Our pals at MCW are doing great things down there with the anti-bullying tour and put on some of the best wrestling shows around in the state of Arkansas. But they are located in Osceola, Arkansas.
Yeah, 1098 West Kaiser. If you're in the area, get there. Get there so you can come see the dude in action.
Get there. And I got some announcements. Let me see if I can pull it up. I have Kata Sin coming on next Wednesday. Kata Sin. And I will have another guest announcement who's joining me next week as well. On the next episode, he is from the NWA. So stay tuned for that with the A1G episode, and make sure you check out my sponsor for my graphics, Pickway Designs. They are on the rise. They have worked with the New York Islanders on their website, amongst other established companies. So give them a shout out, Pickway. If you need graphics made, make sure you check them out. All right, and don't forget, April Rain is this Saturday, as Joel Maximo, the world famous SATs from the Ring of Honor days, your OG Ring of Honor days, and Impact Wrestling, he takes on the NYWC champion, Joey Conway. Make sure you get your tickets for this Saturday night. All right, everybody. Everybody have a good night. I'll see you back at 8 o'clock.